Hello, everyone. I'm Mason Beam with the Wise News Network, and what I've got for you today is the Juneteenth celebration out of Cherryville, North Carolina, hosted by the Cherryville Main Street program. Now, for those who don't know, Juneteenth was founded based off when General Gordon Granger signed General Order No. 3 on June 19, 1865, freeing nearly 250,000 slaves. But if you want to learn more about the history behind this event, be sure to find our article in the description below this YouTube video. And while you're down there, if you're enjoying what we're doing, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you aren't already. In a moment, you'll hear from Cherryville's Downtown Economic and Development Director, David Day, and Mayor Pro Tem Jill Pewitt, which will be followed by some of the highlights from the event itself. Stick around to hear from Bishop Donald Charles, the community choir, and see some of Jericho Friday's performance. Enjoy, everyone. I'll see you at the end of the video.
Good afternoon, everybody, and good morning. Welcome to the Cherryville Main Street Juneteenth celebration, our second annual Juneteenth celebration. We want to extend a great thank you to everyone that's come on behalf of the Cherryville Main Street promotions team that has put so much work into it, especially Tina and Amanda and Bernice, wherever you are. I'd like to thank all of you guys for the hard work you've done. Thank you, all the vendors and the food trucks and everyone that's come. Also, the great educational section we have over here. We have a great day of fun planned out for you. About 4 years ago, during the middle of COVID in 2021, when the United States government passed that Juneteenth was an official holiday, as the Main Street program, I wanted to make our town more diversified, and especially our Main Street. And so I called Bernice, and I also called a gentleman, Al Graves, and I brought them into my office, and it was in the middle of COVID. And we had to sit in there with masks on and talk about this. And I said, tell me what I don't know that I don't know. Because at that particular time, there was not a lot of information on the website about Juneteenth, what it was, the history of it. You could get several things, but not exactly the fact. So we started working on it. The next year, the COVID ended, but then we had the Main Street project going on. So the roads were being reconstructed and the sidewalks, so we had to wait. So last year we held our first one, and it was held on not on Juneteenth, but the weekend before. And so that year we had a good crowd, and a lot of you that were here last year are here again, and we want to thank you for that. But this year we have an even bigger crowd and more things going on. And I want to thank the community and the mayor, our mayor, H.L. Beam. He had to be out of town today and could not be here, but on behalf of the city council, Jill Pewitt, our city council rep, is going to try to be here in a little bit. She'll speak to us. But I want to thank all of the citizens of Cherryville for the Main Street program and for allowing us to do this. And welcome everybody to our second annual Main Street. Food trucks are over there. Everybody, we're going to be here till 11 today. Till 3. Sorry, we're starting at 11. I'm leaving now, so y'all go ahead. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, we'll be here. The bouncy house is across the street for the kids that come. We also have the fire truck and the police department. They brought free gifts for the kids to represent the fire department and the police department. And if you have any questions, find one of us in the green shirts. We'll be running around here. And the restroom, just to throw this out, over there across the street is the porta potty. So that's over there at your convenience. And again, thanks to everybody for being here. I'm gonna turn it over to Amanda right quick.
Jill, if Jill could come forth. Y'all, let's give her a hand. What's her last name? Pewitt. Jill Pewitt. Right. We're gonna let her greet us from the city of Cherryville.
I apologize for being late today, but I had another appointment out of town, and I'm just so glad that I do get to be here on behalf of our mayor and the city council here. John is here, and I'm the mayor pro tem for here. I want to welcome everybody to the Juneteenth celebration, and it looks like a wonderful crowd that's coming in, and they'll be dropping in all the time. All these vendors that are here, I can't wait to go around and see what all's going on. But I'm so thankful for the ladies, all of you that put this event together today. I know putting together an event is not an easy feat to do. It takes a lot of work, a lot of phone calls, a lot of mailings and different things. And I'm familiar with these ladies over here. I've known them for a long time. They serve on a lot of our committees here in Cherryville, and they work hard for this town. And this part of this celebration is what brings people together. And I think it's just an awesome day. Love seeing kids and all of us kids of all ages out here having fun. I just hope everybody will enjoy it. And thank you, all of you that are behind the scenes putting this together. You've done an awesome, awesome job.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
No matter what we do, change is gonna come. It's gonna come. And today I had so many things that I wanted to come to you with, and I said, what better to come with than something orchestrated by Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King. And there was something that really stuck out, and I know it stuck out to many who's read it, but it was one story about I'm going to the mountaintop. Amen. And he said here that it says that there was a young lady that wrote Martin a letter. Are y'all familiar with the letter? A young lady wrote a letter. She said, I am a 9th grade student at the White Plains High School. And she said, while it should not matter, I would like to mention that I am a white girl, and read of the paper for its misfortune and of your suffering. And I read that if you hadn't sneezed, you would have died. And I'm simply writing to you to say that I am so happy that you didn't sneeze. He says, and I want to say tonight, and this is Martin, he's speaking, he's saying, I want to say tonight that I am too happy that I didn't sneeze. Because if I had sneezed, I would have been around here in 1960 when students all over South started sitting in lunch counters. And I knew that as they were sitting in, they were really standing up in the best of American dream and taking the whole nation to those great wells of democracy, which we dug deep by the founding fathers of the Declaration of Independence and of the Constitution. He said, if I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been around here in 1961 when we decided to take a ride for freedom and ended segregation in an interstate travel. If I had sneezed, I would have been around here in 1962 when Negroes in Albany, Georgia decided to straighten their backups, and whenever men and women straighten their backups, they are going somewhere because a man can't ride your back unless it's bent. He said, if I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been here in 1963 when the black people of Birmingham, Alabama arose to a conscience of the nation and brought into being of the Civil Rights Bill. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have had a chance later that year in August to try to tell America about a dream that I had. If I had sneezed, I would have been down in Selma, Alabama to see the great movement there. He said, if I had sneezed, I would have been in Memphis to see a community rally around those brothers and sisters who were suffering. He said, I'm telling we all, me now, if it doesn't matter now, it really doesn't matter what happens now. I left Atlanta this morning, and as we got started on the plane, there were 6 of us. The pilot said over to the public address system, we are sorry for the delay, but we have Dr. Luther King on the plane. and to be sure that all of the bags were checked, and to be sure that nothing would be wrong on the plane. We had to check out everything carefully, and we had the plane protected and guarded all night. And then I got into Memphis, and some began to say the threats or the talk about threats, they were out. What would happen to me from some of our sick white brothers? Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. He said, and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over the mountain, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we are a people, and we will get to the promised land.
The first song simply says, come on and bless the Lord with me. I can't do it by myself. I mean, I can, but I just don't want to. Right? Hey, come on and bless the Lord with me. Bless the Lord with me. Come on and bless the Lord with me. Yeah, bless the Lord with me. Everybody sing, yeah. Bless the Lord with me. Everybody bless the Lord. Bless the Lord with me. Oh, bless the Lord, yeah. Bless the Lord with me. Everybody bless the Lord. Bless the Lord with me. Hallelujah.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. But remember, if you want to see us at your event, be sure to send an email to newsdesk@wisenewsnetwork.com or comment below any of our posts with your ideas. Be sure to stay up to date with our articles by visiting wisenewsnetwork.com as well. Until next time, this has been Mason Beam with the Wise News Network.